What's going on, YouTube? So yeah, today we're just going to be making a quick little video on the 335, which I have yet to introduce. It's right here. As you can see, that exhaust is all funky, but yeah, so I'm just going to try and get this Dinan exhaust on. So I bought a Dinan free flow Axleback, but it's actually meant for an M2 35i. And they discontinued this exhaust for whatever reason, probably because they have 50 different exhausts and they all fit F chassis cars, even though they are, I guess, technically all a little bit different, but you can make it work. So I got this exhaust for a killer deal. Believe it or not, crazy story, this is the last one that Dinan had. So I reached out to Holly Performance, who's actually Dinan's parent company essentially at this point, and they sold me this exhaust. So yeah, let's go ahead and put it on. So as you can see, originally this is a exhaust I had from an old 428, and I had cut this piece off already because I thought that this would work, but unfortunately this is I don't know, maybe 2 3/4 or something. But either way, that pipe fits inside this pipe, which is my stock 335 muffler. And to be honest, I was trying to avoid cutting this because I didn't want this to not be able to be put on later on with clamps, but that looks like it's not gonna happen. So essentially, yeah, I'm gonna take this grinder and cut this shit off, but of course it literally just started raining outside, or randomly pouring, even though I checked the forecast and it said it wasn't gonna rain, and that's why I left it outside, but that's okay, can't win them all, so let's see what we can do. By the way, even though the exhaust is all messed up right now, this thing looks pretty good. Gray on gray, I could definitely live without that, but that's okay. We'll get rid of those wheels at some point. If anybody has style 403Ms, 442Ms, 704Ms, let me know. Just looking for some 19s, stock 19s off the F30s. So if anybody has them around Connecticut, let me know. Appreciate it. Shout out to my dad for this grinder, because I would have never bought a grinder, because why am I ever doing this? But it's fine. Oh yeah, don't forget safety gear. As much as I don't usually care about safety gear, to be honest, jack stands and these things, I really can't imagine if I couldn't see. So definitely throw these bad boys on if you're gonna cut some stuff with an angle grinder. And unfortunately, we're gonna have to make 2 cuts because this needs to be about 5 inches, but I need this weird little bend right here. So we're gonna probably cut it pretty much right here, and then we'll probably have to trim it down over here somewhere. But for now, let's chop off this piece and then we'll be good to go. Okay, there she is. So now I can kind of show you guys what I'm talking about here. Let's go underneath the car. Okay, so as you can see, I had 2 band clamps on here, but essentially needs to go like that. So definitely gonna have to shorten it a little bit, but that's okay. Also, shout out to my dad for this contraption. It's like a collapsible workhorse. But my dad buys a lot of this random stuff that you think you'll never need, but I don't have a vise in here, unfortunately, on that table or anywhere for that matter. So I'm gonna use this bad boy and then throw it on there, I hope. All right, guys, take these off. It's kind of embarrassing, but I think that's the best it's gonna get, especially at home. I have no idea what I'm doing, but honestly, a lot of cutting and stuff like that, but yeah, what a nightmare. So best way to explain this is we'll use this as an example. So I had 2 with cuts, angled cuts like this, which again, no idea what I'm doing. And sorry if you hear the lawnmower, there's Kodak. But anyways, so as you can see, so it was cut, angled on both sides. This one was fine. This one, the pipe needed to be angled a little bit differently, so there's no way for it to essentially line up properly. But yeah, anyways, so it's in now, and this is definitely gonna be an exhaust leak here. I'm almost positive, but yeah, all I really cared about was this, because before it had too much gap. Now the problem is, I think over here, it's probably gonna burn my diffuser, I'd imagine, but it is what it is. So yeah, that's pretty much it really, guys. So appreciate you guys watching. I'm gonna do a little cold start for you guys here, set you guys up quick and just so you can hear it. Car's totally stock. It's a 2013 335. It's a pneumatic wastegate, so it's got a 3.5-inch downpipe. And yeah, that's about it. So you're gonna hear a sort of cold start. I mean, I was driving it earlier, but yeah, you're gonna hear what this sounds like, and I'm sure you'll hear an exhaust leak. But pretty much, it's an M235i Dinan free flow Axleback that's now on a 335. So see what it sounds like. All right, guys, that's the video. So I appreciate you guys watching. Really random install video, not much of a DIY, but hopefully you guys enjoyed. So thanks for watching. And if you want some more content, just let me know down below. Hit the subscribe button. I really appreciate it. You guys take care. Peace.